Today, people think that following is one of the worst things you could do. Yet that's exactly what we're called to do. It's what Jesus called his early disciples to do so long ago. Follow me, he said. Do what I do, walk where I walk, and become like me. And that's just what that group of 12 did, and they changed the world. And that's what we're called to do today.
But sometimes we can just feel stuck. I mean, we can go places and hang out with friends, and that's cool and all, but don't you want something more? To make a real difference. To follow Christ, we have to be recklessly abandoned to him. And when you are, you find it's a life you've always wanted but didn't even know it. One where every day things don't just unfold, but they explode. I want to be a part of something like that. For me to live is Christ. I will follow.
And the cool thing is, we don't have to wait till we're older. Most of Jesus' early disciples were teenagers. Some were fishermen, minding their own business, working for their dad. And Jesus just came along and said, "Hey, follow me." And they did. Just left their nets hanging there. They went and lived with him, were changed by him, and decided to follow his mission to seek and save the lost. I want to follow Jesus, and that means falling in love with him and joining his mission to passionately pursue those he cared about most.
So how do we reach out to those around us? Is Jesus just something that people catch from hanging out with us? I mean, can people really understand the gospel without us ever saying a word? I don't think so. The disciples couldn't keep their mouths shut about Jesus because they had been with him. Same for me. I have to tell people about what I've seen and heard, even if it's scary or risky. There's too much at stake. So I will follow and boldly proclaim the good news about Jesus.
As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon called Peter and his brother Andrew.
They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen.
"Come, follow me," Jesus said.
"And I will send you out to fish for people."
At once they left their nets and followed him.
Come join us and thousands of other teenagers at the Follow Tour. With great worship and teaching, we'll rekindle our love for Jesus, as well as learn how he engaged himself with others. We'll dive into the good news so that we can share that same message with people who are hurting. And then we'll do it. Share the gospel. Sure, we may get nervous and we won't be perfect, but we'll see the power of the gospel as people hear it for the first time, and that's pretty cool. So if you want more, follow him. If you do, I promise you'll never be the same. And who knows, we may even end up changing our world. I'm all in. I will follow.